What's up guys, Chlorine King here and thanks for tuning in for another one. Today we're answering a question I get all the time from pool owners all across the country. And it's one that causes way more confusion than it really should. Does liquid chlorine raise your pool's pH? The short answer is yes, it does, but also not really. And I know that sounds like one of those answers where you're like, great, thanks for nothing, Eric. But stick with me, this will actually make more sense as we work through this video. When you add liquid chlorine, also known as sodium hypochlorite, into your pool, it does cause a temporary rise in pH. So if you run outside and test your water right after pouring it in and see that pH number go up, don't panic. Your pool's not falling apart, your equipment's not about to explode, and you don't need to sprint back to the store like you have some type of chemical emergency on your hands. I promise you, it'll be a huge waste of your time. What's really happening is this. Liquid chlorine goes into the water and it starts doing its job, which is sanitizing your pool. It creates what's called hypochlorous acid, and that's the stuff that kills bacteria, algae, and all the things you definitely don't want swimming with you on a Saturday afternoon. Now, while it's doing that, yes, the pH bumps up a little bit at first, but as the chlorine gets used up, it goes through a process that basically brings the pH right back down to make liquid chlorine effectively pH neutral. So over time, as I just said, liquid chlorine is actually very close to pH neutral. It's kind of like that friend who shows up to a party a little loud at first, makes an entrance, and then 5 minutes later they're totally chill and you forgot they even made a scene. Now here's where people get themselves into trouble. They test their water immediately after adding chlorine. They see that pH a little high, and then they grab the acid and go to town trying to fix it. Now you've officially entered what I like to call the pool chemistry hamster wheel. You're running, you're working very hard, but you're not actually getting anywhere. The chlorine hasn't even finished doing its job yet, and you're already trying to correct something that was ultimately going to fix itself. Before you know it, your pH is bouncing up and down, your water feels off, and you're standing there starting to stare at your test kit like it personally betrayed you. The truth is, liquid chlorine is usually not the reason your pH keeps rising over time. The real reasons are things like high alkalinity, aeration from returns or water features, and just normal pool operation, especially here in Florida where the pool basically never gets a day off. Between the heat, the sun, and constant circulation, your pH is naturally going to want to creep up whether you like it or not. And this is actually one of the reasons why I like using liquid chlorine so much. It doesn't add stabilizer, it doesn't add calcium, and it doesn't leave extra stuff behind that builds up and creates a bigger problem later down the road for you. It goes in, handles business, and then gets out of the way. No drama, no leftovers, no, hey, we need to talk about your CYA levels conversations a month later. Compare that to tablets or Cal Hypo, for instance, which are kind of like that guest who come over, eats all your food, and then leaves a mess for you to deal with for the next 3 weeks. We've all been there before. I know I have. Here's a simple tip. If you're using liquid chlorine, test your water before you add it or wait a few hours after. Don't test it immediately after pouring it in and then start making adjustments. That's like weighing yourself right after Thanksgiving dinner and making life decisions based on that number. Give it some time to settle. So to wrap this up, yes, liquid chlorine does raise your pH temporarily, but no, it does not permanently increase your pH in a meaningful way, and no, you don't need to panic and dump acid in your pool every time you add liquid chlorine. If your pH is constantly rising, there's something else going on, and that's what you should want to focus on first. Liquid chlorine is not the problem here. So that's it for this one, guys. If this helped you out, hit that like and subscribe button for more real-world pool tips, and drop your questions in the comments below. And remember, a balanced pool is a happy pool, and a happy pool means you're spending more time swimming and less time arguing with your test kit like it owes you money. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Have a great day, everyone.